Steve Addazio talked about how it takes time to build a program, and at the center of it is culture. But talk is cheap if it doesn't amount to wins. At the end of 2 miserable seasons, that was what stood out to Joe Parker.
You know, this wasn't the outcome that I was expecting, wasn't the outcome that I was looking for. But, you know, the timeline has been compressed, I think, in a lot of ways. You look at what the expectations are across the country for program success, and you know, but you have to balance that towards, you know, the work at hand.
And the work at hand? Yes, yielding a 4-12 overall record, didn't do much to inspire the Ram faithful. Yet Joe Parker says their opinions didn't sway his final decision.
Our program needs to be better, and I respect their thoughts on that, and we will be better. And you know, I appreciate them in every way, but you know, they weren't the decision-making factor. Experience leads to kind of belief, and you know, I think the last 2 seasons we just didn't give them experiences that led to a lot of belief.
So as we stand here 2 years later, what needs to be the difference in the next head coaching hire? I
think culture building is, in my assessment of everything that I've ever witnessed for teams, it's that piece. You know, the football locker room is 115 plus students. You know, they all have, you know, different thoughts and expectations on what the experience should be for themselves, and so it's a challenge to try and channel all of that energy into one focused effort, and to me that's culture.
CSU hired a search firm to find that next head coach, with a deadline being December 15th, early signing day. From Canvas Stadium, Ariel Orsuto, 9 News.